Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Ramadan. I'm actually going to be bringing you guys some LMG footage today. I figured I'd mix and match a little bit because I'm sure you guys have probably seen me use the M16, the M416, you know, the quote-unquote overpowered weapons that everyone wants to complain about or put their input on. But when it comes down to the bread and butter of it, I can definitely use any gun in Battlefield 3. It doesn't have to be an assault rifle. It doesn't have to be in the medic kit for that fact. I can use support. I could even use sniper rifles. As much as I do not like them and I do not like the class at all, I can definitely use them. I can hang with the top of the guys. I can sit on the back of the map and, snipe little people and do that kind of stuff. But I guess I'm a lot more objective based, and I really hate losing when I know I could have led to my team's success. So I guess that's where I stand. Of course, I'm not trying to make a complete dash out of sniper, but recently I've been picking up a couple of guys. They've been using some different weapons that maybe I wouldn't agree with, but when it comes down to it, they've been hanging with the top of the leaderboards. And last night was crazy. I actually met the first sniper I've ever seen in my life play the objective. Now, of course, maybe you guys play the objective. Of course, I don't play with all of you, so I can't really give a general description of how you play. But I met a Colonel 100 last night along with me, and he's 4,000 in the world, and he's got some pretty crazy stats. I'm actually really impressed. I think he had like a 2.57 kill death, which is not as high as mine, but I gotta give props to him. I have a 2.16 or 3.16, I'm sorry, and of course, score per minute's like 889. So I know how to hang with the top of the guys on the console side. It's really not that hard once you definitely have played as much as I have. But I guess the pro part of it is I've never reset my stats, so guess I'm up on the top in that category. But when it comes down to it, guys, I want to talk about the LMGs. But I was the first time ever last night that I first met a sniper that was on top of the leaderboards and was playing the objective, and we added each other, and he's a great guy. So, to say the least, I guess snipers can do the objective, they just don't do it enough in my perception. So, anyway, I want to talk about LMGs. I want to give you guys a little bit of input, and I want to allow you guys to know which one I've been using, as you guys probably can already tell off the gameplay, but maybe you are just listening to the commentary, I don't know. So when it comes down to it, guys, I love the M249. I actually used it, oh god, like 8 months ago when I was going for the 5 stars with it. So it's been a long time since I've used it. I know for a fact that it's gotten some patches, and it's a lot better than I remember it being. It sucked back then. It had so much recoil. Mobility doesn't mean anything in Battlefield, but I didn't like the recoil. It had really sporadic patterns. It wasn't very controllable, especially on console. PC, you guys probably are like, what's recoil? I counter that every time I move my mouse, which that is true. PC is sufficiently easier to decrease recoil. I played on PC a little bit on a friend's computer. It is a lot easier than console. I'm not saying console guys have any more skill level, but PC, your mouse is basically a lot more accurate, so you guys get to adjust recoil at a far superior rate than console does. Console is so behind, it's just unbelievable. But when it comes down to it, guys, the LMGs are a lot of fun. I was giving out ammo, and you guys will see during this gameplay, matter of fact, I give out so much ammo, and I just wish I understood when people are like, they just don't give you ammo, like when you're screaming, I need ammo, the ones that just are really crazy, really, sporadic comments. It's like, man, these guys cannot be this stupid, you know what I mean? Like, you cannot literally sit here and ignore this guy saying, I need ammo, and there's no way and no compilation that you could say, oh, I didn't hear him, because you guys will see me during the gameplay turn around and throw ammo at this sniper, which I think he was just spotting people, but of course, he needed ammunition as well. And I think I pick up like 80 to 120 points, somewhere within that category. But anyway, guys, of course, the gameplay is definitely not the best gameplay you're ever going to see from me for the LMGs. I actually have a game that I might upload tonight, tomorrow, somewhere within that department or time zone. That is pretty crazy. I go on an absolute annihilation of the other team. Granted, this was the same lobby, and a lot of what you guys will be seeing are gameplays where me and that one guy I met that is like 4,000 in the world rank on console, which is, again, pretty high. But when it comes down to it, I just go on an absolute tear. I just raped this other team, and I think I got like 6 gameplays in a row. We were fighting for 1 and 2 the entire time. So, of course, I'm pretty excited that I got this guy added. Not that our positions are any different. I think I'm ranked like 6,200 in the world. He's ranked 4,000. It's not really that hard. Granted, he's not that much ahead of me in XP either. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about that. I don't know why I keep going off of my little venture of talking about stats and crap. But anyway, guys, LMGs are a lot of fun. I don't really venture too far out of the M249. I do like the damage model. The rate of fire is absolutely insane. You can suppress people so bad, and of course, if they're trying to snipe or use an assault rifle or anything else, they're pretty much screwed when it comes down to it, because LMGs have that intense amount of suppression effect, and I want to say it's 10.0 times if you use suppression, so I think that's 15 if I'm correct. And that's crazy. Now 15 doesn't sound like a lot, and of course I can't really give you guys an exact figure, but I think it's 15% of the incoming bullets which screw up your screen, which in turn, that's a significant amount. Remember how much your, screen gets screwed up when somebody shoots an assault rifle at you? That'd be basically like double that, because that'd be simple mathematical equation, long story short. It's a lot. So when it comes down to it, guys, definitely LMGs are great for doing the suppression effect. That's kind of what they're made for, but people use them in a different effect that you can either agree or disagree with. But when it comes down to the bread and butter of the class, I definitely do like the M249 Bravo, or not Bravo, M249. Man, I'm all over the place. And needless to say the least, guys, probably the one I'll be using. I might go for like 15, 20 stars with it. We'll see. I think I'm at like 6 now, and that'll go as fast as you guys could possibly imagine. But when it comes to moving on to another gun, I'll probably go to the Bravo as I included before, and then the M60 probably never, because it has the most ridiculous amount of recoil I've ever seen in my life. And that's just really all I gotta say. I really don't know a whole lot about the LMGs. Granted, I have like 15 stars in that category, but I don't really use LMGs that often. I'm just kind of getting back into them. I'll keep you guys posted on information, and I'll continue to bring you guys full Battlefield gameplays with a slight bit of editing, because you guys probably don't want to watch 15 to 18 minutes of just trash. So anyway, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next installment. This is going to be NMO signing off, and I will see you guys then. Peace.